Hello, and welcome back to My Sims 4 Vampire Edition. And hopefully this is recording because my pause button for some reason doesn't pause and unpause this game like it should. So, she was studying. Vlad had come home. He can do whatever he wants. He's free to do whatever he wants because I don't really have anything for him to do right now. And that's part of the issue. Because I want to get to certain places in the story before. Because, see, this is why I kind of sometimes really don't like story-based Sims things. Because, well, first of all, you can tell from there, if you know the interactions, you know what they're doing. So it kind of breaks the suspension of disbelief for me, but also because you really have to, if you're getting to somewhere, you really have to rush some parts of it. And so right now what I'm finding is that really all she can do is work on this, her aspiration, because I think it makes more sense to have that and to have the vampire lore skill up before we go any further and do anything much else. Well, other than her making friends. But for some reason vampires, people who are supposed to be vampires, are sleeping during the night. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. He loves misting up into that computer. You have a problem, Vlad. There's going to be an intervention at some point. So basically what we're left to concentrate on is getting her skill up, which is not going to be very exciting to watch. So I'm going to try to see what I can do to help that out. I don't think I'm super... Well, the thing of it is, I'm so used to playing for myself that I don't mind when things take a long time. I just fast forward through them or things like that. So it's kind of the challenge, I think, in playing something like Sims, because you have these spans of times where you're not working toward a particular goal. So you're just kind of... You're working on something, it's just not something that's very maybe watchable in the end. Read the book. Okay. So, yeah. So I think it's something that I'm slowly learning how to maybe do more. Because I'm not really... For me, the whole fun of Sims is watching them go through stuff. I don't like seeing a lot of like quick cuts where I know big things have been cut out. And not because I think they've cut anything out. They probably cut out the mundane day-to-day Sim thing, but at the same time I've kind of gotten used to that. And so I kind of want to see those moments, maybe even in fast-forwarded form. So I don't know. It's just a preference thing, so... And not even a really big preference thing, to be honest. It's just... I guess I like to know how... Like, it's almost like when you play a... say you play something like Final Fantasy. Okay? How you can compare yourself to someone else to say, well, did you beat this boss? So you have a way to be like, okay, what are we... Have we gotten to the same point? With Sims, it's more in the sense of, do we play the same way? And that is much more broad. Because you can have somebody who never does the family thing. Like, they, for their own playing, let's say, they'll pick a Sim and they'll keep them immortal. And they'll have them maybe have children, but they'll turn off aging at certain points. So everybody's a young adult. Or, different things like that will happen where they don't focus, and they may not focus on the legacy part of it. They may never have the Sims have children. They may just stay with those Sims and let them get all their skills, or they may move those Sims to different towns, to different worlds to get the experience of the Sims, the whole Sims life. And for me, it's very much and I think that's what's going on with this is I'm very much a family Sims player, because it's kind of how I deal with a lot of my own things. And so to have a Sim who really is dictating the story in the sense that she doesn't care. at all about having a boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, so which one was this one? 3. So she doesn't care at all about having a boyfriend or girlfriend. She doesn't really care about having any kids. Vampire-wise, she doesn't care about making any vampires. It's whatever, it's like it's not a big deal. It's not something she cares about. So finding stuff that she needs to do in order to do what she really wants to do, which is 2 things, which is maximize her aspiration, then find another goal to work towards, and to get her complete freedom, because it's kind of one of those situations where that you've gotten out of a situation, but it's not completely done. She's in that right now, but by no stretch of the imagination is she ready to deal with it should the situation come back up. And so, finding things for her to do in the meantime as she goes up, because they need a little bit of money. So we can't just have her all the time reading or all the time studying to rush things, because, occasionally she's going to have to write a book. Because their bills are probably, I'm going to go on a limb here and say about $5,000. It says here that making fun of a vampire's accent is the easiest way to be uninvited to their next party. So I'm trying to figure out in my head what kind of things she needs to do. And obviously, the major thing is she wants to have allies. Now, when the final thing, push comes to shove, will she need those allies? Probably not. But what the allies are doing for her, like, for example, Vlad is giving her freedom. Because, back in her house, she would have had to work every single day to come up to any amount of cultural money. Here, she has a place where she can grow plasma fruit. She has enough money to okay, I didn't really want her to... No, I didn't really want you to take that. She... Actually, no, you're not going to read that yet. You're going to take another one, just because I think you're probably more thirsty than I saw. Okay, there we go. So she has a little bit of freedom to study, to practice things. She doesn't have to worry so much about working every day. Now, what her other friends are going to bring to her, that's something I haven't figured out yet. Can you read it for me, please? Thanks. So, and perhaps that's something we'll discover together, is like what, because I know that he is a good vampire. And I think that's the aspiration he has, is good vampire. Let's see. Select new aspiration. Popularity, maybe? Yeah. So, this is where he is. And, so, I think and Caleb also has a sister who's a vampire. So I think what they offer for her is they offer people who she can pretty much tell a lot of her story to. Like, Vlad doesn't care. He's like, well, I don't want any trouble in the town, so if a vampire comes looking for trouble for anybody, then, yeah, I'm gonna get involved, because it's my turf. And that's how Vlad feels. But otherwise, if it's just something she's worried about, or if the guy comes in and totally plays by the rules, Vlad probably won't step up that much, because he doesn't care. He is evil. He is like... And to me, for him at least, evil in the sense of... I don't even want to use evil, because evil is not really the right term. But it's a sense of... Let's see what it says here. It's, really the way I think it plays out for him is that as long as he feels he's in charge, nobody oversteps their bounds. He's cool with it because he's in control, and he says what goes, and that, to him, is what matters. So, like, if somebody were to come in, they didn't create trouble, he might be annoyed by them, but he's not going to really go out of his way. And I think that's something Caleb might do, is Caleb might be like, hey, no, this is not cool. Don't do this. So I think that's what Caleb offers her. Now this woman, Savani, no, Sanvi. Sanvi, I think, offers someone who understands her artistic side, who understands that she doesn't care about making friends with people. She doesn't care about hanging out with people. What she wants is she wants to be somewhere where she can just kind of do her own thing. So that is one thing down for her. Great. Okay. Now let's put that in her inventory because I paid a lot for it. So can we invite, oh, it's only 6:25. She's not going to come over. All right, you go do your own thing. Please and thank you. I could get her another power. Is there one that makes sense? Let's look at her powers real quick. I could give her another in strength, but I want to save up to see. Okay, she was going to go play the pipe game, but now she's changed her mind. Oh, come on, lad. Is it just him, like, is it my RAM and my computer setup that causes him to be so sticky like that? Because, well, okay. She didn't like that, whatever that was about. She was not impressed with whatever he just did. He said something, and nope. That was a nope from her. Okay, what's she gonna do? She can play Sim server. That's cool. You do that. So, but also Vlad. Oh, God, I wanted to focus on you, dude. There you are. He also. Now, does he have any trait for me to? Not really. And he also understands that she doesn't care about people. So, for him, it's more of a, well, you just want to be by yourself. And he gets the artistic part of it, too. But for Savine, she gets much more the artistic. So I think she's met some really good people for what she's looking for. And, you know, again, part of that is a fresh start. Part of that is I can't be who I was before I became a vampire. So I've got to figure out who I am now, and if that's, you know, any different than who I was before. And I love vampires. I love vampires, but I don't like to get really kind of bogged down in talk to him. Want to go check it out? Okay. The great thing about this is that time will pass. In The Sims 2, I'd be stuck right back at the same time, so, yeah. And my computer doesn't like traveling. I forgot about that. So, okay. We will survive. Somehow. But yeah, so, like, Vlad much more cares about, can he be in control of the situation, and does it benefit him in any way, shape, or form? Bills have been delivered. 8,000. See? I'll go pay it when we go home. Can you all, like, not burn up? Okay. That was weird. So, well, she's here to make friends with Caleb, and Caleb is like, I'm out. Did he really leave her again? Oh, no, there he is. He's sitting with her. She's having some convo. Okay, they're good. Oh, who is this? This guy? Kale. She doesn't really like him for some reason. Okay. Well, I think anytime you travel, it makes an autosave. So hopefully I won't have to start this all over again if something happens. But this is why I really need the new computer, because I'm just... the RAM just can't handle it all anymore. Let's see. So let's talk to him about some things. Get to know him. and ask him about his day. Okay, there it is. So there, I'm just gonna work on their relationship for a little while. Tell engaging story, because you know that's cool. She can friendly spar with him, can't she? Oh, but it's actually she could request some training. That'll help her get points. Can she vampire spar him? It's under friendly, I think, right? Recall more to life, vampire. Alright, let's see if they'll do that. Okay, I hit it. Okay, so let's cancel that and let's see if they'll spar. Okay, don't go outside. Oh, good, they're not going to. They're going to spar right here. Because she still needs to be one person. Oh, they're going to spar outside. This was a bad idea. Okay, we'll have to get them inside hurriedly when it's done. Okay, royalty, good. Oh, wow, she is good. Okay, run. Go here. No, don't go. Go here together. Okay, good. He's inside. So now let's get some... Oh, she's still in her dark form. Okay. Let's, She already did the ask about day, discuss plasma flavors, and deep conversation. Okay, so let's see where we are. So she needs to become a prime vampire. Now, okay, let's go to her powers real quick. So prime is like right here. So, in order for her to become a prime vampire, what does she have to do? So if she spends those three, she'll have to, Okay, I'm not sure why she's still in her vampiric form, but... Can I change out of your vampiric form? Hide dark form, because right now we just want you to be your normal looking self right now. So the spar went really well, and her next one, she's almost done with it, so... Because she's done that. Okay, so excellent. So she just needs to survive. Okay. And, you know, she doesn't seem like she wants to be human again either. It's not something that's important to her. Like, she knows there's a cure now because she's read the Ultimate Tome, but she doesn't care about it. I'm supposed to be doing this dance party, but I don't... Is she supposed to dance? Okay. Is it going to be a bad thing if I don't? Let's see, just dance. Actually, no, let's dance together. Okay, she's going to acquire the dance skill. You know, and also, too, she's realized that being a vampire, she's actually gotten out more and done more with her life, so I think it's also been a good thing for her, but again, she wants to be in control of it. Who wouldn't want to be in control of it? So, yeah. So has she done much? Has she got, oh, good. She's done a pretty, yeah. She's done pretty good. And they're still talking, so we'll let them do their thing. She doesn't have to be anywhere. Does he have to work today? Work in 5 hours. So we'll just let them get... They're really getting along. Okay, who's calling? No, she doesn't want to join any clubs. She doesn't care. Well, this is going pretty well, I think. Better than the last trip. Well, no, the last trip he was left too, so she got... I think that's why she's so much more ahead with him with friendship, so... Oh, she's getting... Well, it's about to be over, I think, if that pie chart is telling me anything. So we'll just let them do their thing here, and yep. They danced. That's all I can do, game. They danced. You said it was a dance party. So they vampiric sparred. Good things happened. Good things. Actually, hers, surprisingly enough, has been the easiest aspiration for me to do in this game. Not gonna lie. Sorry, I hit... The microphone's like supposed to be kind of tight, but I think I've broken it or something. Because it's supposed to have like adjustable thing, and it feels kind of flimsy now, so I think I broke it. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, stop dancing. And let's give a heartfelt compliment. Oh, okay, well, go home then. Ah. Yeah, please get home before you fry. You're on fire. Please get home. Please get home. There we go. All right, cool. So that went relatively well. I'll have to check their friendship level again, because I know they did a few interactions after I checked it, so. I swear, my games just troll me now. It's the way they are. It's the life that I live. Okay, so let's get her... up here to shower. And I'm going to go ahead, just to make this easier on myself, and save. That way, in case something happens, I can paste the recording together and, you know, won't lose everything. She needs dark energy and she needs hygiene, so I'm going to have her do this. And then she can hibernate in the other coffin downstairs. Because if I'm not mistaken, hibernating will... I don't think it gives some things quicker, it just is more... like it's more consistent, so you don't have to be directing them. And what does he need? I need to get his thirst up. Actually, I need to get his vampiric energy up. So let's come down here, and we'll let him hibernate for a little while. And then... wait. Can he? When does he go to work? 2 hours. He can sleep for a little while. That'll give him enough energy to not die, and then he'll get fed at work. So... okay, so he's gonna wake up. And... okay, Okay, he can't go to work yet. How much did that... Okay, he can drink his plasma pack now. Cool. And she's going to hibernate. So she can get her energy back. And then she can drink a pack when she gets up. And he can come up here. He's going to come up here anyway, so... I really should order them some more packs, but I think I'll wait until the next part because they each... Like, she still has 12, I think. Yeah, she has 9. So she can give him... She can give him a couple. Because she has the plasma fruits. And then she can order some more later when he's at work. That'll give her something to do. Oh, okay, he's off to work now. I don't think I've ever watched the coffin when they hibernate. What does her energy look like? What is it looking like now? Because it went down pretty far. Okay, she should wake up at any point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She slept the whole day. Okay. It's not exactly what I had in mind for you to do. Okay. How have I never, like, got that interaction in a video? That's pretty funny. Okay, so... He's going to come back at 11. So I think this is going to be somewhat of a shorter part unless we have things... Oh. Weed. Water. Water. And can she harvest this? Yes, she can. So harvest. Excellent. So we'll let her do that stuff. Okay. And like I said, really not much more to say from here. What I'm, trying to do is kind of, she's got her aspiration pretty much on lock. She doesn't need to do much to make that happen. Because she's just that close to a prime vampire, so, I think, what we'll do is she's got to be a master vampire. And so, or grand. And, because I think the aspiration is called master, and I think the final level is called grand. So we're definitely going to have to do some vampire skills. So I think that's what we'll concentrate on next. She's got enough of a friendship with the two people that she can call them, and Caleb's really the one that's kind of sticking with her. And tell this person to leave. Oh, they're leaving already. Bye. So Caleb's kind of stuck with her, and each time she's invited him out, he's went with her. He stayed. So I think that really what we need to work on next is giving him, really kind of getting that friendship up as high as possible. So I think I'll concentrate on that and getting her to learn some skills so he can train her and Vlad can train her. So that's what I think we'll do. So I hope you enjoyed this part. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. And if you like vampires, or again, comment with your favorite vampire in fiction. I'm all for that. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.